How do I feel about hair removal? Ladies, it's essential, okay? We're women, you know, we do grow hair in places where men grow hair and they can keep it, but we can't, okay? You know, hair under your armpits, we're not in Europe, we're in America. So that's just not a good idea if you lift your arms and it looks like something escaped from the zoo. And you know, down in the southern region, you know, if you want a man to go down, you better make sure it's trimmed nicely, okay? I prefer the mustache. If you don't know what that is, it's just a little bit over the lips. Only acceptable hair that we can have along with men. Feel me?
I used to go to nail salons because they offer waxing services, which now growing up is like a no-no. You should never, ever, ever get waxed at a nail salon just because I don't even really feel like they're properly trained to do that. And it just hurts because they actually use the waxing strips. What I would recommend is you actually go to a waxing salon where they offer you the hot wax, which is not as hurtful as it would be for a waxing strip. So that is my take on hair removal. I definitely think you should keep up on it and you should definitely make it a priority.
I'm old-fashioned with it. I actually just shave. I've wanted to try waxing for a really long time now, and I'm just petrified of waxing. Like, I've heard so many terrifying stories. I heard some girl say she had to get down on all fours, you know, like doggy style, and get right up in that crack. Like, psh, it's not my thing. I'd rather just go ahead and do it myself. I'm good.
I've tried a few options, but I would say the best for me was the laser hair removal. I tried it one time, didn't have to shave for 3 weeks, and it was perfect. I mean, it's cold out right now. Around the whole world, we all know this. And, you know, our hair grows. As a woman, that's gross. We start itching. It's not fun, but I would recommend laser hair removal.
I definitely prefer it shaved. Waxing's okay, but the thing with waxing is you have to wait for it to grow back before you can go get it waxed. So let's say that your boyfriend comes in town and you know, you're like, oh God, I have an appointment to get it waxed in a week, but it's like almost a national forest down there. So you definitely are like, you gotta shave it. So like shaving is definitely the best way. Okay, facial hair on men. I definitely do not like facial hair on men. Well, to a certain extent. The reason why is because when I was little, my dad was like, you know, my little girl, and come here, you know, and I remember the scruffy, and I felt it, and like, I've felt that before with a man, and I'm like, oh, that's my dad. No, that's not my dad. Like, I don't even want to go there. So that's definitely a not.
It just depends on how you keep it groomed. Definitely don't like Rick Ross's thing he's got going on here. I think it's getting bigger by the minute. But anyway, a little hair is good as long as it's well groomed. It's just kind of awkward when you see stuff in it and you just want to pick it out. And, yeah.
Men and facial hair. I'm in between, kind of. I like facial hair, I do. But when it gets nasty, like when stuff starts getting caught in my beard and stuff like that, that's just disgusting. I don't like that. But like the nice, you know, facial hair is trimmed and all decent and stuff, I like that. Kind of tickles when they rub it against your arm or like your neck. That's a turn on. Just try it. If you haven't tried it with a guy with facial hair, try it one time. Tell me how you like it. Email me. Let me know.
For me, I like facial hair on men. I think it's sexy. I do like, you know, that kind of rugged look, but also I don't like it, you know, too hairy or bushy. I like it tamed and clean cut. So I actually do prefer hair on men on their face, just because I liked my man to look like a man. I don't want him to look like a little boy. So I do like that look of men having hair on their face.
I love facial hair on men. It makes a man, makes you look manly. I think you can go a little too far. Rick Ross, a little too far. I don't want like to see food stuck in your beard or God knows what else stuck in your beard. Nicely groomed, keep it well groomed, well shaven. I like everything from the 5 o'clock shadow up to just a full beard, chin strap, goatee, all that well-groomed. Rick Ross, too much.
A man is so simple. It's feed me, fuck me, give me the remote. That's just how it is, you know. So cook him dinner in heels. You know, that's totally the way. And then the next thing is the, you know, and then they give him the remote. He's done. ESPN, done.
I get my mate in the mood the same way I try to avoid arguments, whether I should strategically bend over or I, start playing with my boobs through my shirt. Seems to just get them distracted. Works out.
Getting them drunk. I feel like men are always in the mood, and it's just easier to get them in the mood and throw them on the bed or whatever you want to do when they're have alcohol in their system and they're relaxed. And so for me, I think that is the number one way to go ahead and get your man in the mood.
How I get my mate in the mood, there's a few ways. Depends on the situation. Like if you're asleep and you guys are spooning in bed, you kind of like push out your butt a little bit against him and kind of like hope to wake up to something.
I might be the wrong person to ask this question to, but I'm just gonna tell you, I guess, my personal opinion on it. I say just go for the gusto. Just tell your man. Me personally, I tell him straight up, I want some right now. Now, drop them drawers, give it to me, get over here, do what you gotta do, bend me over, stop me, put it down, whatever, do it.
Check out XX Behavior every Monday at xxstylemag.com.